This is what Amna now calls home. 2 beds, tied together on a roadside on the outskirts of Khartoum. It's all that she has to protect herself and her children from Sudan's unforgiving sun. This is where she used to live. Her home for the past 20 years is now nothing but a pile of mud after heavy rain totally destroyed it. She fled with her neighbours 2 weeks ago when it became clear they were in danger from the rising floodwaters.
At first, we tried to stop the water coming into the house, but then we realised there was no point. The house started crumbling. It was terrifying. In the end, men came in boats and took us to the roadside.
Even though the waters have receded now, Amna and most of the other people from her town, El Kiryab, have remained on the roadside ever since that night. They have no homes to return to.
These recent rains were the heaviest that Sudan has seen in more than 25 years. Where I'm standing now used to be a line of mud houses, but like so much else in this country, they simply washed away with the floods. The only thing that remained in this town of Al Karyab were those houses made of concrete.
Some help, including medical aid and water, has arrived here. Much of it is not official, but is coming from concerned citizens, says Yasser, a teacher who also lost his house.
Other people who came and helped, they give them food, water, medicine, clothes, blanket, mosquitoes and such things.
International aid is now coming into Sudan. Regional countries, including Egypt, Ethiopia and Qatar, have all sent supplies. But it may take some time for many of those most in need to receive it. Some of the affected areas are in remote places, difficult to access even in the dry season. Half of the country's states have been affected by the flooding, from North Darfur all the way down to the South Sudanese border. This is Al Jazeera state, 200 kilometers south of Khartoum, where the floodwaters remain high. The aid operation is slowly gearing up, but weather forecasters are predicting more heavy rain amid fears that the River Nile, already critically high, could overflow. One newspaper headline in Khartoum this week declared, "The worst is yet to come." Harriet Martin, Al Jazeera, Khartoum.